It's still named Happy Father's Day. I probably don't need to change that. Yeah, sure enough, I am. Definitely. Hmm. Good morning, Stitches. What's going on? I'm playing around. I started to do it like this, put this on for a while, go for a little while, then switch to that one. I'm trying to change the name of the stream. I forgot to do that. People are going to think it's Father's Day again. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? People think, dang, I miss Father's Day. Oh, yellow. I think I got it. What's the name of this one? Hey, how did that happen? It's not my intentions. Madison Moorhead, give me a shout out. I'll get right on that. I just did. All two of us heard it since it's beginning of the stream. Give me a shout out.
Hey, Madison!
There you go. Just, I'm still naming the stream, Madison. Just another Pickerick live stream. See, I should have done all this in advance, but I'm slack about. Read the name carefully, Rick. Yeah, I see that. Scramoni, Madison. I see that. That's about like the one that. Never mind. Since this is rated PG, I probably G or whatever the heck it is. I don't have it age appropriated. I got the monetization turned on. I probably better be careful. Oh, I ain't even gonna waste the time clicking on it. I see that, my Stitches. Did the name of the freaking... Let me see if the name of the stream changed. Oh. How the heck do you do that? I've been trying to figure out. I can't do that after I started. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to play that. That's my own crap. Can I? I don't think I can do that in Canna after it started. Maybe. You know more about it than I do. Skeeter Jackson. Morning. It changed. Good. Oh. Mr. Fulton. Mr. Rick. There's a new trivia on the Simple Joys tonight. Is Elvis Presley? Yes. I know. I kind of like that one because I know a little bit about Elvis. I'm kind of looking forward to it. How do I put my name there? Okay. I don't have a clue, Mike, how to do that. I should have done that before I started, though, when I was playing with all this stuff, I'm sure. Oh. Hey. Good morning, Caroline. Where is the Elvis trivia? I'm good at that. It's at the Simple Joys. Maybe Grant will be by here. It's still early enough. It's probably 12, 1 o'clock in the morning there in Australia. It's the scenes that overlook and see where the header name is. Oh, I know where that is. Yes, I do. I know exactly where that is. Made my screen go black off. Wait, that didn't work. What the snap? That won't it. Oh, I got an idea. I will switch to this. I should be able to do that anyway. Hit that, and I'm back to this. I can also do another trick. One is call you. You want to come on here and talk to me about it? Call you on Hangouts and put you in this window with me. Part of it's missing. Where the heck did it go? Oh, that's fine. Hangouts. See which one of you I got here. I think. Let me just scroll down. This is Mike and Mills. That ain't gonna work, is it? That's a telephone number. No, I saved your number in here so I could call you. The 919 number. I probably better not use that. 73 degrees, Rick. It was 69 here, Skater, with 93% humidity. So the 69 is kind of misleading. Sounds cool, though. It's not. It just feels like it's sticking to you outside where it rained last night. I'm pretty sure you was in here once. I don't know what happened here. Let me try it again. I'm pretty sure Stitches was, too. Give me the email now. Hey, Aaron. Good morning. I see it. How goes it, Aaron? Got it. Are you serious? Ain't gonna let me copy and paste that? I gotta type all that. Oh, okay. There it is. There he is.
What's going on, Rick?
Howdy. Good morning.
You hanging in there?
I'm trying. Let me see if I can't stick you in this window with me. All my little buttons is gone. How do I do that?
Because you went out of that scene. You're in a different scene.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Are we in there?
Yeah, but you need to go to that overlay you was on down there on your where it says Untitled.
Well, here's what I thought I would do. I would join you in this call and go outside and smoke, and we'll both be on the same deal. I'll still be there.
That's fine, however you want to do it. But you see, when you had that OBS up just then, I could see your screen.
Right. You can't see my screen now because I minimized it and screen shared that.
Right. I just see your desktop.
Let's see. Hold on. I'll fix that. No, wait a minute. I know how to fix that. How about now?
Yeah, now I see the hangout. So you like using that Streamlabs?
Oh. Can you hear me now?
I got you. So you like using the Streamlabs?
I love it. I swear I do. It's awesome. You can do so many different things. It's incredible what all you can do. I mean,
right.
Skeeter gave me $2 the other day, and he went walking across the screen like a zombie. That was pretty tripping. I've never seen that.
Has it been raining a bunch there?
It was wet when I woke up this morning.
I bet it had rain.
Morning, Caroline. Yep, Newports. Yeah, I've had enough too. I need to get the garden, and I can't do it. Can't get it there.
Did you plant your garden? Is it growing?
Yeah, my tomato plants and stuff's about this tall. Peppers are like this tall. The stuff's doing pretty good. I've got to get in there and do something. I think I'm going to put cloth down, straw or something, so I can avoid last year's catastrophe.
Right.
That's Mike from the Mike and Mill show. Or I guess, well, yeah. It's Stitches Malone today, though. I don't know who I'm supposed to say you are.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, see, we moved the Mike and Mills podcast off of YouTube to the D Live, and because since that show's on iHeartRadio now, I want to go away from YouTube with the main show. Yeah, YouTube sometimes can be toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah! Look at all the crap. You see what's going on with me. I mean, no matter what I do, you know.
Right. Exactly.
Same thing. I can get on here and have a Father's Day stream, and everybody tell their story. We all have a great time, and somebody do a video somewhere. What a asshole I am. You know.
See, Caroline, a lot of people don't understand the Stitches Malone name. Shit. So Caroline gets it.
Yeah. I've heard of the gangster Stitches Malone, but I ain't never heard of Danny Greens. Have you?
Actually, it sounds familiar. Right. That's what I. Right.
Did you see the one friend of mine created me one for Pirate Radio? Totally different from the other one I was using.
Overlay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just got me on one side, the chat on the other, my symbol, and it says WRIC radio with a little radio tower in the center. And then it says, what did it have on top? Same thing I write in those things, tunes for the heart, mind, body, and soul, or something like that. It's really cool.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Caroline. You know how a lot of people like, you know, Western movies and stuff like that. I like gangsters movies. I don't know. Maybe I should have been a gangster in my previous life.
You might have been, Mike. We've come through a lot since we've been started on this YouTube, haven't we, Mike?
Oh yeah, it's been a while. Been a long time. Because I originally got on YouTube in 2009.
I didn't start till 12. Making stuff, you know what I mean? I was on there watching them in 2008, 2009, but I didn't start doing it till 4 years later. If I knew now what I did then, I'd have started making videos then. Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
You could have filmed a blade of grass growing in 2009 and had 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah. What's Elvis doing? Running around?
Actually, hey, what are you doing?
Oh, he ain't woke up yet, huh?
Not completely, but let me show you something. This dog loves to play with a ball. Look what I got. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Hey. No, I ain't feeling it, Dad. He just gets that ball and brings it back to me.
He says, I ain't doing it today.
It's too hot, he said. The humidity's too high.
Yeah.
He just ate too. I don't even believe that. We'll make a liar out of him.
He was trying to take his mid-morning nap.
I messed him up. Dang. That didn't work. FBI informant here in Cleveland, Ohio, they got to send a link to kill the IRS man. I think it'd be a good movie.
I don't know if I ever seen that movie. I'm going to check that out. Also, that movie's on Amazon. I'm a Prime member.
Me too.
I should have bought stock in Amazon as much stuff as I ordered from there.
You can't go drive and go get the stuff for what you buy it on Amazon.
No, and to be a Prime member, Some is 2 in one day. You also got to watch, Rick, when you buy stuff off of there. When you go to the page, sometimes there's a coupon on the page for stuff. When you're a Prime member, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Wow. I've got pretty good internet here. How's yours?
Mine's good. I got mine's like 100 and some on the download and 20 on the upload.
I think we've got the same stuff.
Yeah, I got Spectrum.
It's AT&T at T4, the best.
Oh, yeah, right. That's that fiber stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. But I had to have it streaming like this. But I was at Iron Dog this morning. He's dropped out. He come back on, dropped out. Next thing you know, me and him, a couple more, me and Brenda and a couple of others were just sitting there talking to each other. I went and looked on the phone. Stream had ended. We was just sitting there in Hangouts chatting, you know.
Yeah, man, it doesn't. The main thing with OBS streaming is having the thing set up, configured good. You must have yours configured good because yours runs good. You don't have no lot of buffering and stuff.
I don't, and my friend that uses OBS all the time, he walked me through it, changed all the settings to exactly what they should be, you know,
right?
To minimize everything he could. He was doing like gospel streams on Sunday mornings and stuff like that.
Right.
Of them. That's how he did it. He helped me set it all up. A year, you know, in the last month or two.
Right. See, I'm running. Okay, so I'm on this hangout call with you, right?
Right.
And I run a speed test at the same time while I'm on here streaming, and my ping is only 31. I got 112 download, and I'm at 15 upload.
My CPU runs between 20 and 30 when I do it.
Right.
With Hangouts and OBS going, with both of them.
Right. Mine usually runs about 5%, but I'm also running a 6-core CPU, so
all I've got is that i7S or whatever it is.
Right.
My daughter bought that for gaming though, then moved to Alaska. Give it to me. She hadn't had it 2 months when she bought it. It was a gaming computer.
But it streams good.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's great.
So you got any trips planned for this summer, or are you going to be staying home?
Well, I got one friend wants me to come to Washington later on. I'm not sure exactly. I'm definitely going to go somewhere. I just don't know where's that. Yeah, definitely.
Right. What's going on in Florida, Greg?
Now there's a guy. You ever met him?
I met him a long time ago when he was a different Greg.
Mm-hmm. He just bought a brand new car too. It's a snazzy one. Me and him's good friends. I get pictures of alligators sitting on park benches and in swimming pools, on back porches, you know, and a few ASMR videos. I think it's soft porn. Some of them ASMR videos are basically
right.
They just call them ASMR. There goes my video flag. I used the word porn.
Yeah, they're starting to. YouTube is starting to censor quite a bit.
Good morning, Linda. Again, I was just talking about you cheating on me, Rick. Yeah, I'm cheating with a skeleton too. Stickers. Sure am. Just a burn in the sun, having fun. Bomb in the sun, having fun.
He usually starts it out. I got my toes in the sand. How's that song go? I got my toes in the sand. All I need is it stops. Got a live stream cam down there where he lives, not too far from him. It's a volleyball net up right on the beach. You can imagine what that looks like.
Mama Miranda says if you're talking about her, you better be talking about good stuff.
It was, basically. I was telling her Iron Dog's internet fell out. Me and Renda was sitting there talking 10 or 15 minutes before I even realized the stream was gone. How do you add Facebook and some of these other stream formats into YouTube and do them all at the same time? Is that very hard?
What do you mean? You want to stream to more than one place at a time?
Yeah.
You need to use a place like Restream. If you go to Restream, you can it'll stream your stream out to multiple platforms all at once.
Restream. Let me write that down. My mind's about as long as my finger. Restream. Restream. Rhonda, I would invite you on, but I ain't exactly sure how to do that. I'm running OBS and Hangouts through another computer in the other room.
Yeah, with Restream, you could stream to over 30 different platforms.
That's what I want to do.
At one time.
That's what I want to do. I want to stream to a bunch of them.
Yeah,
600 people on my Facebook, almost 700 people.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to stream to then.
Mm-hmm. I know they would pick it up. A bunch of people would pick it up. But then I have to look on Facebook. I have to have 2 sets of chats, right, to read the comments on both.
Yeah, well, because anywhere you're going to stream to, if you want to look at the chat, you're going to have to be looking at the chat for that platform.
So if I could set the laptop out here and use one of these 2 phones and still make it work.
Right.
Liz, I have a wrench, but my comments are being erased. No comments being erased here. Nobody's erased anything. Have you seen anything erased, Mike?
No.
Me either. Good morning, Deadhead.
I mean, I wouldn't see it anyway because I'm not a wrench, so I wouldn't see it say it.
Well, you'd see something erased. It ain't nothing being erased here.
Nobody can erase his. He's a mod. The only person who can erase his would be you or...
And I'm sitting here talking to you.
Well, sometimes you get censored by Google. I've seen people get messages get deleted that says the Google moderator.
Yeah. Hi, Rick and Redneck.
What's going on, Grizz?
That live stream is at a restaurant called Rocky Frenchie's Grill north of the pier, Clearwater. He was eating the Clearwater, yeah, that's the stream for the volleyball net. He was eating out the other day. He was eating alligator.
Alligator's good.
He said it was good. Tastes like chicken, he said.
Right.
Except a little tougher and chewy or something like that. I laugh because everything tastes like chicken, don't matter what it is. You can eat shoe leather, so what does it taste like? Here in the South, it tastes like chicken.
Right.
That D Live, that D stands for what? I've heard people talk about that. I've heard, what's the Australian guy, Vinny? I've heard him talk about using that.
Yeah, I think he's got a channel on BitChute. which is the same type of thing as D-Live. It's on the blockchain. It's just a new technology. Now, see, I know that
Crab Shack. That's what it was. Yep.
no, I can't eat. I can't eat shellfish. I'm allergic to it.
Oh man, I love them.
I used to not be allergic to it. I didn't get allergic to it until I was in my 20s.
Dang, that's crazy, ain't it? I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Chemistry changed or something.
Yeah.
I like Dave and Neil. They're pretty nice folks. Me and Dave become pretty good friends. He's pretty creative.
Yeah, Dave's a trip.
Mm-hmm. I've been eating all them donuts. He got on here one morning, went to the donut place, bought a dozen donuts. Holy cow.
Went to Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Showed me how much better Tim Hortons are than Krispy Kreme, and it ain't true.
Right.
No. We have to agree to disagree on that.
Greg says the only way you can say redneck is you have to put spaces between it.
But I saw what he said. I didn't see it disappear. When he said, hi, Rick and Redneck, oh,
Yeah,
he put a space in between that one.
So he must have said it earlier than that, and it didn't show up.
We didn't even see it. Yeah, that's weird. Gator is like the fountain of youth. I'm gonna order me some alligator then. Deadhead said he loves gator ribs. Does gator ribs taste like pork rib or beef ribs? Because I ain't never ate no chicken ribs, so it can't taste like chicken. Can't be.
So what kind of car did Greg buy?
It's one of them fancy sports cars. Let me see. He can tell us that faster than I can look it up. Is it Rockaway Frenchie's Grill? What's that car? Looks like a Porsche almost. Let's see if I can pull that up. I should show you a picture of it. Yeah, here it is. Oh, there it is.
Oh, so that's is that a Lamborghini or a Ferrari?
It's probably he's got so much money. It's probably he had Lamborghini and Ferrari build one of both. I bet.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
He says a Lamborghini.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
I watched some channels on here on YouTube where these guys buy those cars at the Copart. They buy them wrecked and rebuild them.
Good morning, Teresa. I'm messing with you, Greg. That would be cool though. Lamborghini frame and body style with the Ferrari uh, built main frame and motor and all that stuff in it. Can you imagine what that'd be like?
No.
I can't either, but it would be awesome.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
See, he's way ahead of me. He can at least stand by one of them. We can't even get that, can we, Mike?
Right, we couldn't even afford to stand there, could we?
That's right. Oh Lord!
So what all you got planted in your garden? Just tomatoes, or you got peppers too?
Yeah, tomatoes, peppers, some greens. Can't remember what all I planted. I think I planted some green beans. I didn't plant a lot because I don't want to take care of all of it this year. It's just too much. It's a huge garden, so I couldn't handle it this year. The tomatoes, they ain't no problem to do something with them. People love those things. My trellis is up down there for cucumbers. I need to go stick some of those seeds in the ground. They grow pretty fast. It's not too late.
Right. So where's your normal crew? Where's Big Steve and?
I haven't seen Big Steve in a few days. I ain't sure if he's sick or not because he said it got to like 100 degrees here not too long ago. He was miserable. And I didn't hear nothing from him for a day or two. But I don't know. I meant to text him on Facebook and I forgot it. He's usually around. I talked to Sandra early this morning. But I didn't text her until I was going live. So who knows? It's been 8 or 9 o'clock. She's probably out doing something. Or working. I got a bunch of them that just work if they're busy working or something.
Right.
With the hammer cocked.
Ready for you to mess up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I just woke up. I hadn't been awake long.
I actually got into bed last night.
You didn't stay up all night surfing YouTube?
No, I'm getting too old for that.
Come on now.
Sort of.
You're never too old.
No. I just need to keep my days and nights right so I can work my garden stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
I noticed Iron Dogs this morning was kind of slack on people too. There wasn't a whole lot of people there early. He usually has the same as I do, 20, 25. You never can tell. You know.
Right. He streams pretty early though, don't he?
Yeah. His was nowhere near what he's been having. It's pretty weather. I guess everybody's out doing
right.
You know.
Summertime, people going on vacations, being out and about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to be back in just a second. I'm going to mute my mic. I got to get something to drink.
All right. Yeah, Grizz, I don't know what the deal was with it holding your comment, but I was watching the chat. I didn't see it. It didn't show that hide or whatever like it normally does. It didn't show it at all. Trying to figure out. I'm actually running OBS from my main computer and sharing Hangouts into the OBS stream. I bet that Lamborghini was a V12. It's a snazzy looking one, I can tell you that. I wonder how much a set of wipers for a Lamborghini would be. No telling what they'd be. I bet you could get them for $500 set of wiper blades for a Lamborghini. I hit a trash can the other day on my mom's Buick LeSabre. When I was turning back in, my neighbor had his pulled out, and it popped a mirror out. I went and got a new mirror yesterday to go in it, and the new mirror was like $14. I bet you couldn't buy it for $1,400 for a Lamborghini. Elvis, what are you doing out there, buddy? He's laying out in the driveway sunning. 93% humidity. It's going to be 88 today. Got a notification that said cooler tomorrow. High is 88. Holy crap. That's what they call him, cooler. That's interesting. Yeah, that's exactly right, Grizz. Rick is just the word red day. Wow. That's amazing that that's being censored. I noticed Tim's used the word ugly this morning and censored that. Talking about something. It's just a really short sentence, had the word ugly in it, and it held it. That's pretty incredible. I don't agree with a lot of that. Some of that stuff's nuts. How did that get sideways? Good morning, Rosanna.
What you done got sideways?
The page on my phone.
I don't see how y'all do that from the phone.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You actually stream from that phone sometimes, don't you?
A little bit once in a while. If it's just going to be me by myself. Most of the time, though, I started on the main computer, switch to the phone, and walk around, and then come back to that. You see that new thing that when you start a Hangouts, a little message pops up in the corner that says, Hangouts will be ending soon. Check out, what does it say? YouTubecamera.com, no, YouTubewebcam.com or something like that.
So are they integrating the Google Hangouts into the YouTube, or you're not going to be able to have people on panel no more? It's just going to be a regular camera. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's one thing that's called Google Chat where you can have people on. That I had an article on it about a week ago that says you'll still be able to have people on panel. But the message I got is saying we're stopping Google Hangouts. So I don't know.
Right, but what I'm thinking is what that thing is saying, because I read something about that too, is that there are, what it sounds like to me is basically they're integrating the Google Hangouts into YouTube.
I don't know. Have a good one, Greg. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, take it easy, Greg.
The impression I'm getting from it, they're taking it out of YouTube, out of Google, out of YouTube. Google is separating yourself from Hangouts. That's what I'm getting. There's so much misinformation out there. I ain't sure.
Well, I guess they say October's when Hangout's supposed to end, right?
Well, the one article I read the other day, and it was a brand new article that said they hadn't disclosed the time they're going to do it. And they're not talking, but they're going to replace it with chat and something. That's what they said. Liz, I wish I could get you on here.
Why can't you get Grizz on here?
I can. You want a link? I'll go email you a link. I'll go do it, and you decide if you want to come join us. I'm gonna go email you a link, Grizz. I got to pee real bad anyway.
Gonna get weird for a second though, because I gotta close this down to do that. I know you guys can see all that.
I was looking at the screen star. So I've been on this diet, Rick. Are you still there? Hello. Did the aliens get him? Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was in between that other computer and this one. Still here though.
So I've been on this diet, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah, I lost 18 pounds in 2 weeks.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
When you described it the other day, it almost sounded keto. No sugars, no breads.
Basically, it is. Yeah.
Hello, Rosanna.
Rosanna, how are you doing?
Good to see you, Rosanna. I ate all my donuts.
Yeah, I didn't know if you was going on any trips this summer. Last summer you was on a roll.
Yeah, I was on a roll. I went all over the place. I am definitely going somewhere. I just ain't sure where yet.
So have you been back to the Mexican lady to give you a haircut? Looks like you're about due.
Nah, I haven't been back to her. Elvira?
Right.
Something like that. No, I need one. I need it trimmed a little bit. They usually just get out, towel it into a bunch of curls, and then you don't look that long anymore. I never knew how long it took long hair to dry, though. I hadn't had long hair in a long time. Boy, it takes it a long time to dry.
Right.
Let me see how much charge I got on this phone. Oh, I got a little bit left. You just text me and said in chat my text is getting eaten. But I didn't see it because it's on this phone. I had no way to check it until now. I didn't see that across the screen.
You seen it on the computer?
I saw it in my text messages on my phone.
Oh.
Just then.
Hey, so I've been into getting into some vinyl. I bought me a turntable and I played some vinyl on a stream one day.
Well, that's pretty cool. I got a whole pile of them in there. Had them for years.
I done bought a $500 turntable.
Oh, wow. I had a nice one. My son borrowed it. I want to see if he still got it. I don't get that thing back. I think I still have the turntable. He didn't have no use for that. They should be sitting around everywhere for sale cheap.
I don't know. Some of them older turntables are high dollar.
Right.
Morning, Rick and Rick.
Good morning,
Chris. How you doing?
Oh, I'm surviving, man. I tell you what, I know if Keith was here, he'd call me a whiner. I got arthritis starting right in my knuckles here. And I can see it swelling there and stuff. Not nowhere near like our does, but I'm afraid of the pain.
I've got a little bit in my left arm from where it's broken 2 places one time. And man, it aches down in there like somebody's in the center of your arm in the bone, twisting something around.
Yeah.
So how's the weather been where you're at, Grizz?
Oh, it's been perfect here. I mean, it's been in the mid-70s the last few days. And it's going to continue on this way for probably the next 3 or 4 days. my garden was starting to get very extremely thirsty. I finally got the well hooks back on, up and running the pump. I still got to do some work on it to get the pump running right.
I saw that last night. I was watching Kim's, and you were saying you had your daughter and wife out there watering while you was keeping an eye on the pump to make sure it didn't get too hot or something.
Yeah. Well, see, the way I had it set up before originally was I got the pressure tank up here in the shop. The pump is down at the bottom of the property over here, so I got the wire, everything controls the pump from up here at the pressure tank. But now I wanted a continuous hot source down there, meaning that the tank won't shut off the well now. So I got to monitor that and make sure it doesn't back up, start pumping too much, too much pressure and stuff. Eventually, I'll have a better setup going.
I don't know why Google held that. She said I'm running back and forth up the stairs is about to kill me, and Google held that.
Because she said kill. See, they're starting to censor stuff like that. I don't know why, but.
Well, I think that's what they do. First of all, you be like that. They have the skill to do that. The censor. Everybody's volunteered to censor. I always click no.
Ah.
I think you got to go through your settings and turn that off. This new setup that they got going. Every time I go there, they tell me, they ask me, do you want us to do that or censor or whatever? And I always just click not now, not now, not now. But if you click OK, once you click, then it's that.
We went through that period a long time ago. Remember that where they were flagging every single one, and then it kind of went away. And I didn't have no trouble, but the last 3 or 4 have been flagged. Only 1 out of 4 is not. One stays good. 25% of them. And that's about it. Look at my chat. It's as tame as it gets. I mean, it don't get no more tame than what we do. Right. I mean, good God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've seen some of those drama chats don't get flagged like that. I wonder why.
And all they're doing is cussing and screaming the whole time. I mean,
Right.
Well, maybe they do get flagged.
I ain't seen them.
Well, I mean, like yellow flagged. When they keep monetizing, they don't make money off of them.
Yeah, you couldn't see that anyway. We wouldn't know it if it did, unless they told it.
Yeah.
Look at this dog.
Yeah, because like on when this channel got monetized, there were some videos on it, some live streams that we had done, and it tells you in the video manager that you can't monetize certain videos because they're not, I guess, appropriate.
Well, YouTube has been talking about, they have already started a program. I don't know if they're continuing with it or not, but they're doing that. They were, for the larger channel to, they won't even scan their channel to see if they're being appropriate or not. Other they have to sign until they have to take a little class of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate on camera.
Right.
And then they have to self-certify that this is child friendly, etc. Based on rules, and so they get away with a little bit. The larger channels that if they've been selected for that self-censorship stuff. But they said it was in a test. They were just doing it as a test. They didn't know if they were going to put it on out to more channels, etc. I haven't heard any more on it. Maybe they just continued that program.
I'm trying to see if I can switch to this other phone. I think I can.
if a person's not worried about the monetization, then the censorship is no big deal. They'll allow you to say whatever you want on YouTube, basically. If you get too hateful, then they'll take it down.
So, Rick, do y'all use the classic studio, or are you using the new one?
Both, but I use the classic a lot instead of the beta.
Yeah. I can't find what I need on the new one half the time.
Me too. That's why I use the other one.
They're getting more and more stuff on there. And once you start learning the new one, you'll like it better in certain aspects. I hope they never completely get rid of the old one, because there are some stuff that they won't ever put into studio beta. So I like some of the stuff that they have in there available that you can review. But for the most part, the new studio beta is actually a whole lot easier to use.
It's probably like Hangouts. I fought this OBS for a year. Now that I'm using OBS, I'm like, oh my God, why in the world did I do this? It's easier.
I loved it, but I don't have a bandwidth for it here.
Yeah. Scott King, morning, Scott. Don't worry, be happy. It's just me.
Morning, Scott.
Scott King. What's going on?
Elvis and his curled tail comes by and hooks my earbuds, starts to pull the phone off every time. Stitches ever hear an old saying, wear spats? Good morning, Marie.
What was that?
Caroline was asking, did you ever hear the old saying, wear spats? S-P-A-T-S.
No. But I Googled it. It looks like some shoes. But like looks like covers for, I don't know. They're guards for your for like your boots, like, you know what I'm talking about?
They won't blow your cover. God. Good luck with that. You already found that, buddy. Oh.
He's looking for a lover in all the wrong places.
No, they won't blow his cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, Scott. Take it easy. That's funny. And don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Make sure you lighten up while you still can. Because you're never coming here again. Take it easy.
What are you doing? Dishes?
Coffee.
Oh.
I'm having tea this morning instead of coffee, but I ruptured the tea bag.
Uh-oh. That tea bagging can be tough.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what, drink with the grounds on it. It ain't all that bad.
That's what Steve said. That's what Steve said. Oh, crap. I left the other freaking phone in there. I need one more of them. I actually had one more. Forgot about that Android. I'm going to have to switch back to the computer here in a minute. All this crap's going to die. I didn't wore it out. I started out with a full phone at 6 o'clock this morning. This is the 10X Max mic, the new iPhone.
Right.
And it'll do like 4 hours of video and 9 hours of talk time. And I killed it this morning.
Would you not charge it?
Well, I charged it all night long. I just don't have any way to do it right here. Welcome to the Hotel California. Morning, Sandra. Rick, are you AC fan or Johnny Cash? Both. AC/DC and Johnny Cash. I like all music, country and rock, but I'm based primarily in rock and roll. That's my heart's in rock and roll and hard rock. I want to hear the guitar scream, if that's what you meant. Oh.
Go on, Robert. Marie and Robert.
Morning, Robert. James just wore those shoes she was talking about. Now I'm going to look up spats. I'm going to see what the heck a spat is.
They wore them over their shoes. They were like cloth. That you ever seen them back in the? They wore them back in the 20s and 30s.
Oh yeah, it goes over your shoes.
Yeah, I guess that's to keep the blood off your shoes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. And I guarantee you, that's exactly what it is. Or spatter guards is what they call them. Spatter dashes. Mm-hmm. I need some of them to keep the blood off my shoes. How you liking your phone, Grizz? Grizz has become a tech guru now. He's got a smartphone.
It's okay. I mean, it's just regular Android. You know, the $400 phone, so it's not top of the line, but it ain't the bottom of the line either. Battery seems to go quite a while on it.
I'm still on the old technology.
It's amazing what you can do with them.
I just have a Samsung S7 Edge.
I was sitting in a cypress swamp in Georgia, 6:30 this morning, looking at the moss on the trees. No joke. From my phone. It's pretty cool. So if you ever go back in a woolly swamp, well, you better not go at night.
Down in Louisiana, where the voodoo lady lives, there's a voodoo lady named Marie Bow.
Mm-hmm. I would go digging voodoo dolls up, guys, and see what they look like now. Make a video on that crap. I saw that too, Robert. Black tips.
You didn't have to call that, don't you?
Get stale water. swim in a pool. I was down there about 2 years ago. We caught a bunch of whiteys and stuff, and we were cleaning them on the pier, one of those cleaning things, trout too. And the heads, some of the heads and stuff were, all the heads and guts stuff falling over. And I looked down, and there was like 4 black tips just churning the water below where we was doing all that.
Right.
And old lady said, "Look at those people surfing right there. They wasn't 100 feet from me." And she said, "Get down there and tell them." And I went down there and told them they all got out of the water. Every surfer was. There was a couple of tourists that stayed in, but the surfers said, "Oh no, they knew." Surfers got out. They were experienced enough to know they'd mistake a leg for that head.
It's just a little love bite.
Yeah. Let me see. Caroline sent me some pictures. They're on. I can't get to them. I'm on the wrong thing on my bobber here. It's going to die in a minute. I can feel it. Mm.
I'm not too much of a beach person. I usually head up the mountain.
The Elvis Studio. See, I only have this phone. It's logged into a different one, Carolina. And the one that it's on, I have to go back in there to be able to show them.
Because where me and Rick lives, it don't take us long to be up in the mountain.
No, about an hour. You almost there. We started in them. 2 hours, you're all the way.
That's the bummer. I'm already in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's beautiful up behind you. You go up that hill over to that big lake. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Well, it is beautiful country out there. Maybe this fall, during hunting season, maybe I'll take a trip up to the top end of Portugal. Show you that country.
It'd be cool.
Carolina, I'm in North Carolina. I don't live but about how far I live from you?
That's 30 minutes probably.
Right.
I didn't know they had mountains in Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Well, compared to your mountains, you probably won't think they're mountains, but
The Great Smoky Mountains.
Those are hills.
Mm-hmm. I got lost up there one time. They didn't seem like hills.
It doesn't matter where you get lost at. It always seems to make it worse.
Lady sent me to go look at elk. And I went 10 or 15 miles down the dirt road into the Cherokee National Forest. Holy cow, I got lost in that thing. Finally found my way out.
Have you ever been over there, Rick, to that Lake Fontana, which is between Boone and Johnson City, Tennessee? You ever been over that way?
I've been by it many times, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you ride by, you look off to your right when you're going from this way towards Johnson City.
Right, when you're going from Boone. Yeah.
You can tell it's a deep one, too. You can tell that's a deep one.
Well, Rick, you remember the movie Crocodile Dundee where he asked him if he ever got lost?
Yeah.
And he says, no, but I've been on a few walkabouts. Well, up here, these woods up here going up behind my place. I've never gotten lost, but I've been on a few driveabouts for a few days out there. Those logging roads go everywhere.
Google held that, Scott. Just so you know. And all he said was, what did he say? Better start packing your fat stitches.
Robert lives in some elevation. 6,000 feet, that's pretty high. Where you at, Colorado?
Ozarks.
Oh, the Ozarks. And 9,000 feet is nothing to laugh at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's in Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah, he's in Ketchum, Idaho. Well, that's where he was living at least at the time when he lived. Or he lives at 6,000 feet in Ketchum, Idaho. 9,000 feet.
Dang, I was thinking it was Ozarks for some reason. Because I looked at that mountain up he was talking about. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome. Michelle don't live far from me either. It's just maybe 15 minutes. She's over there on 29, like heading towards that Green City. You know.
No, okay. Oh yeah, I talked to Michelle before. Over here, I think actually.
Come on, phone. You got to cut off on me. Don't let me down. I'll get up and move to another. Hey, what the heck am I doing? That's stupid. I need to use my head.
I don't know. What are you doing?
Got a fully charged laptop sitting here. All set up on the right hangout and everything.
Michelle, that's redneck.
Mike from the Mike and Nick.
Yeah, is Mike your name, right, redneck?
Yeah.
Yeah. You prefer Mike or redneck?
It doesn't. It does.
Just don't call you late for dinner.
That's right. It don't matter.
Check this out. This is Caroline at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And here she is at Johnny Cash's Justanother, I think. Forward, Charlie. Did off the left.
Oh, when I get out there and get water in the garden.
I don't need to mind. It watered itself last night. Self-watering.
I know, Michelle, I ran into that same deal. Same problem when I came out in here. I went to the house with
Hey,
the only way you can find that is get a red. put spaces in between it. Then you can get it out. Good morning, Darlene.
Welcome, Darlene. Good. And that coffee is good this morning.
I don't know why it's doing that, Darlene. I think that's good for you.
Really? Yeah, on this one. Move the phone away. I got two phones to move them away from it. Maybe that'll be better. Oh, I don't hear anything, Greg. Here.
Like a fan blowing over the microphone.
Well, I've got an air conditioner running behind me here.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's what it is. And I know this on the laptop. We have no idea.
We were talking about you, Darlene, until you showed up.
All that. That's from my feedback wall, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know what to deal with the sound. It sounds all funky to me too.
I plugged the earbuds and stuff in.
I don't know. Maybe my cell phone is making some noises. I don't know. There's no fans or nothing running around my cell phone.
No, yours sounds fine to me.
Changing when I put these earbuds in.
Huh. Have a good one, Marie.
Bye, Marie. You can do it up with his voice, but some make yours muffled sounding. Ah, good morning, darling. Good morning, Linda.
You later, Ray.
Have a good one. Anyway, that's a little one. It should direct it all right here. I hate this mic on this laptop. It's never worked right. That's why I'm using webcam on it. The webcam's clear, and the mic works great on the webcam. Unfortunately, I don't have webcam. It's on the other computer.
Yeah, I noticed it changed when you started using that laptop when it changed.
Yeah. Everything on the laptop is fantastic except that. The webcam and the mic, everything else is great. Plenty of memory, box, everything. Big CPU works fantastic except that part.
Yeah, Rick, I got to get the water in the garden out here.
Chris, I appreciate you coming. We just getting wound up, looks like.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get on.
Have a good one, Chris. Thank you.
All right, Chris, take it easy.
Big difference from that Yeti stereo mic in that other room. Something like this, like huge difference.
Yeah, I just upgraded mine. I have a Yeti too, but I changed to a regular condenser microphone.
Your sounds great. You like the condenser microphone better than the Yeti?
Hey, Rick?
Yeah, Billy.
I can't bring up my Hangouts. Can you kick me out of here?
Yeah. Wrong way.
Have a good one, Michelle.
Even the buttons and stuff's gone on Hangouts here now.
Huh.
That's crazy.
Can't find any buttons, guys. Even on the call that I started, all the buttons are gone. The stuff on the left side, all the control things, all those are gone. I can't even click on them. I don't know what's there. It's weird. Hey, Lucky. Good to see you this morning. Sound is worse. Oh, wow. Everybody mute. I even muted the one in the other room. Only thing I know to do to fix is go back in and sit down. Get back to the other one. That'll work. So that's what I gotta do.
Oh, looks like it's just me and you, Stitches. See if I can't make this work. I don't have my other little thing there. I don't see how in the heck to make it work. I'm missing the other little control. What is it? Scenes and then sources. I don't see the sources button. It's gone. I don't have the sources button, Mike.
What do you mean?
You know how you got the scene things on the OBS,
Right?
and then beside it should be a sources button with all your little different.
It should be right there.
It's not though. It's weird. It's gone.
What are you trying to do?
Screen share this into it so we'd both be there. I can do it like this, and I'm there, you know, and they can hear you, but you don't have your camera on no way.
Right?
But it's not allowing me to show the other one. That's weird. Totally Tucker update 2019. Tucker's live. From the Ring movie. Run if you see a black-haired girl in a whale rig named Samara. I will. I'll run if I see somebody like that. I have a new follower, Arzi Hassan. Oh.
I said that last time.
Mm-hmm. She might come crawling out of Rick's laptop. I can't believe I can't figure out how.
Well, you'd have to get a window capture. You'd have to go in there and do a window capture and then pick the hangout to put in that window.
See, I had it before I started. I looked at it. I totally looked at it. And it's gone now.
Are you on the right scene?
Mm. I hadn't titled. It's called Untitled. This is the one I was using on. Oops. All my crap's gone. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, you're on live view up top. At the very top of that, you see where it says live. You need to have it on editor so you can see it.
There it is. And the small screen share. Turn that on. Put that down. And there's Mike. Whoa, that's the wrong one too. I can do better than that. Boom. 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 Now me and Mike should be together here in just a minute on the screen. Let me let it catch up.
On half the screen.
On half of it, yeah. What the heck? And there we are, I think. Just need to figure out where I'm at. Oh, Lord. That's better anyway, ain't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Big Steve, good morning. Mike was asking about you a little while ago.
What's going on, Steve?
Hey, Bobby, good morning. So what you got planned today, Mike?
Not a whole lot.
Me either. Not planning on it anyway. I got to figure out a better way to do that. I mean, that works.
What are you trying to do?
Invite somebody on there like I did you and make it look good. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it works, but see, I open that back up. We got. Oh.
Well, see, I don't understand how you got half of the OBS screen because you're not on your overlay. You're just on your camera.
Right. I could do the same thing with the overlay. I just haven't got that set up yet. You know what I mean? When I switch to the overlay, I don't see a way to do it while I'm doing it. If I start, when I start out, it opens up into a screen where I can adjust everything and do everything else. But once you hit the button, it goes into preview mode or something.
That's why I was trying to tell you have to switch it back up at the top of OBS. It goes to live mode but you can click it back to editor mode and you'll see your stuff back while you're streaming.
Right.
You see at the top of your OBS where it says you have the little, and it says at the very end, it says live, and then right beside it, it says editor.
Yeah.
If you put your thing back up there.
Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Yep. See, if I switch back to my screen, which would be, we'll call that the desert. Here's. You're not on it. See what I mean?
Okay, so if you leave it right there, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to add a window capture. You're going to have to, first of all, you don't have room on the overlay to do that with the way you got it. You're going to have to make like your camera thing window frame smaller and add another one to put the window captures for the Hangouts in there.
Right, I get that. But I don't see where to do it. Even under editor, I don't see. When I click on this, no boxes up here up top. It's like I'm using OBS and Streamlabs and stuff, and they've got it fixed where it's locked and you can't do it, Oh, wait a minute. I got to unlock it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got to unlock it right here. It would be under the live scene. When I unlock it, I turned it off. That's what happens. Turn it on. That's what happens.
Right. So now you just turned your background on and off.
So I would make. Oh shoot!
You're going to have to make a new source in there called window capture so you can capture that Hangouts window.
Window capture. Add source. I'll call it Hangouts capture. And there it is.
So on the little drop down list, did you go in there and select Hangouts?
I didn't see a drop down list.
Yeah, when you clicked Windows Source, window capture, you should have had a little thing you can go in there and pick out which window you want to capture.
Okay, let me remove this one.
I mean, you could just double click on it.
Now I've lost the Windows capture. I don't see that. Crap, are you serious? What the heck? Window capture. Add source. Drop down menu. Add new source. Google Chrome's Hangouts video call.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wonder why it's not in there. I need to move it up or down maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I just did it on mine and it worked perfectly.
That's pretty close to half of the screen, you think?
Right. So
Oh, I see the new follower there. That's what we're talking about. I would make lots of money in clothing, says Delinda. See, it's a black screen.
because you got to pick the Hangout.
I did. I clicked on Hangout. Okay, if I right-click on the Windows capture, I would go back to what? Create projector, properties, filter, rename, create source projector,
No,
group, transform, remove, start all over.
I would get rid of that window capture out of there.
All right.
I could put a screen share up in the Hangout and show you what I'm talking about.
All right. Get rid of this. Go ahead. Rick, me and Keith had the same problem with mine and never could figure out why it wouldn't work. She was doing it the other day and couldn't get the second person in there.
So you see my screen?
Yeah.
You see my OBS?
Yep.
Okay. So if you go here and you click the plus sign, right?
Right.
And you click window capture.
Right.
And then you hit add source.
Right.
Then add new source.
Oh, I didn't do the add new source, I don't think.
Right. So right here you have a drop down list. And right here it says Hangouts video call.
Yeah.
So if I click that Hangouts video call and I click done, see it right here in that screen? This screen right here?
Yep.
So that's right there.
All right, let me try that.
Let me get off the screen share now.
All right. Hit that. Window capture. Add source. Add new source. Chrome Excel Hangouts video call. Match title, otherwise find windows are the same. And see, when I hit done, it's not there, Mike. It's black. That's weird.
Right, because if you leave it on Streamlabs OBS settings for window capture, it's going to be black. But if you got to go down to where it says Chrome.exe Hangouts video call,
I did.
And you got to click that.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I did. I'm taking it out again. I'm going to that. Windows capture. Add source. Window capture. Add new source. Drop down bar to Hangouts video call. And it's black.
I don't know then. Because I've done it like 4 times on mine and it works every time.
I don't know. Maybe it's this darn. Let me try something. I was thinking maybe it's hid behind the overlay. I was going to move it down. See if that would help. I don't see the option to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if it's at the top on your sources,
yeah.
Whatever's on top is on top. The lower you move it, more behind. If you move it all the way to like your background picture is going to be the very last thing in that list, because that means it's all the way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on top is on top of something else.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. If I could see your screen, I could see what you're doing, but you have to change that.
I don't know how to do that either. I do know how to go back to this other and do that, but it works like layers, so it's on top. Yeah, that's what we're.
There you go. So Right. So you see, you have right now, you have the Hangout right beside you in this window.
Mm-hmm.
Well, however you have that in that source is exactly how you're going to have to do it in the other source.
And that's what I was trying to do. That's what I said. It won't let me do that for some reason.
But you can actually pick, if you go to a different scene, you can actually pick sources out of other scenes and copy them.
I think I can fix that and make it work. I just have to spend some time with it.
Right. Yeah, it takes a little time. It's just, I tried to watch videos on different things, and I do better by just
Doing it.
screwing it up 400 or 500 times before I get it right.
Me too. I always do better like that. Oh.
Right. You'll see, it's a little easier for me, Sandra, because I have multiple monitors, so I can put one thing on one monitor and one thing on the other monitor, and it shows up better that way. Sometimes, if you try to have everything on one monitor, some stuff doesn't show up because it's overlapped with something else. I did figure that out.
Yeah, I can do it here, no problem. But I can't show you my new layout for that because it's on the other OBS. I've got Streamlabs OBS and my just regular OBS. You know what I'm talking about? The other one, OBS Studio. I got them both. I'm not using the one.
Yeah, I don't think this OBS exactly is an exact science. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a trial and error thing.
Guarantee it. Well, Mike, I believe I'm going to get off here. I've been going over 2 hours.
All right, Rick, I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you coming, man. A lot, really do. Hang it with me this morning.
Time for a nap?
Getting close to it, yeah. Eat something, take a nap.
All right, Rick, everybody in chat, have a good day. I'm out.
And with that thought, how do I cut that off? Oh, yeah. That ain't it. That's it. That is it. Have a great day. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it a lot. Absolutely the greatest community on YouTube. No doubt in my mind about it. Really is. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Till we meet again. Bye, Rosanna. Bye, Delinda. Bye, Sandra. Everybody else. Darlene. Thank you guys. Big Steve. You guys are awesome.